We hate to start Blinded by the Item today with this, but we have to. Because the biggest story in Hollywood is that there are new accusers for Diddy that are shocking. It's almost like a class action suit at this level because of so many people involved. Over 120 people who a lawyer in Texas has, Tony Busby, I think his name is, yes. And the things that he has said, and they have, proof, video, text, all kinds of proof that these allegations are correct. And it's a big suit. 25 minors involved. It's just so shocking.
I think I know where you're coming from when you say you hate to talk about it, but we have to talk about it. But to me, I'm actually very glad that we're talking about it. And for one simple reason, finally, the people who have carried some really disturbing accusations and allegations for years. And, we say allegations because they haven't been proven yet in a court of law. But to them as victims, they've been carrying these tragedies inside of them for so long. And finally, it sounds like somebody is taking it seriously enough to bring legal action. Now, admittedly, this is a civil case, which, by the way, for the listener, if for some reason, you're watching Blind Items, so you're probably very knowledgeable of this as well. But there is already a federal investigation involving sex trafficking, among other things, against Diddy Combs, Sean Diddy Combs. But this raises it to an entirely new level, albeit on the civil front. Mm-hmm. And involves, by all accounts, that is the account of the attorney bringing these cases, much larger, if not equally as large names of people guilty of behavior, which also, admittedly, we're not really sure yet what they're being accused of. But it sounds like more will be revealed.
It is just one of the darkest stories, and we just hope they get justice. Definitely. Mike?
Yeah.
Please, maybe there's some just really kind of silly blind items. Maybe just one today.
I bet you we're going to have some Diddy related stuff. And I will be fascinated to see how the people that are connected, the people that are involved, the people that should be afraid, how they are running around trying to manage things behind the scenes before being called out in the open. Mm-hmm. So let's get into it.
Well, why don't we just start right there?
Rip the Band-Aid off.
This former A-list, mostly television actor from multiple hit shows is trying to create a PR spin from the inevitable starts for him, where he's going to be appearing in the media in his appearances at freak-off parties and other things that he did with the producer/rapper.
Will you describe him again?
Yeah, this is our A-list, mostly television actor from multiple hit shows.
Yep. I'm just going to take a stab in the dark. Ashton Kutcher?
Yep. You may have seen the recent story, but it was exactly what you just talked about. What are these people that are potentially going to be tied to him doing? Well, in the case of Ashton Kutcher, of course, who is the former A-list, mostly television actor from multiple hit shows, trying to create a PR spin. He just took to, I believe it was Page 6, and they ran with an article that he is worried Daily Mail, that he is worried that he might get
accused, or that Diddy will make up false allegations against him.
That he could be facing, some of these
which is a weird story.
Stories.
It's one thing to say, source says Ashton Kutcher is afraid of things Diddy will talk about.
Yep.
Connected to him. Mm-hmm. But to say, or to preemptively put out there, I am afraid he might just lie, which seems like
a move.
We're not concerned about Diddy. We know Diddy will probably, if he's guilty, lie about these things,
all
right?
All kinds of things, yeah.
But to specifically call out, about me, he's going to lie and say I did things to throw people off. What?
Okay. Or you did
Nobody's
them.
worried about that except for you, which tells us a lot more about you.
Right. Oh, man. And just PR people being involved, maybe wanting to spin it that way. Let's just put in people's minds that these are lies.
Yeah, exactly. So that when the actual allegations come out, you go, see, I told you I was worried these
lying.
are going to be lies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see if more continue. Again, this is not the most shocking name that we heard when it comes to these stories, but that's at least how his PR team is deciding to attack it. Okay, let's move past that. Let's move to this one here. This young A-list actress wanted to make her debut with the actor who's old enough to almost be her grandfather last month. Fortunately, she did the movie that she did, though, because her co-star, who knows all about him, talked her out of that relationship.
Oh, weird.
So we have got a young A-list actress wanted to make her debut with an actor old enough to almost be her grandfather last month. Fortunately, though, she did the movie that she did because her co-star, who knows all about him, talked her out of it.
So she did another movie, not the movie with the grandpa.
Yes, correct. It was a different movie that had nothing to do with his potential.
She's like, I'm going to do this one over here instead of grandpa movie because my friend warned me.
Well, no, it
He's
wasn't
gross.
movie. It was relationship.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
So the young actress wanted to make her, I guess I should add the word relationship debut with an actor
Got
old
it.
enough to almost be her
Okay,
grandfather
all right.
last month. Fortunately, she did the movie that she did. And because of that,
Got
her
it.
co-star, who knows all about him, talked her out of the
So
relationship.
she did this project. He was
And
like,
then-
hey, while we're here doing this project, I need to let you know about grandpa.
Exactly.
Okay.
Is her co-star a male?
No.
Was this a movie that came out recently?
Yeah.
Is it Megaflopolis?
Nope.
What else has come out?
Oh,
Did you see anything?
I saw Megaflopolis. There's so many things.
Okay.
The Substance?
is it Folie à Deux?
Nope.
Okay.
Not that recent,
Oh,
Okay.
but also
the summer?
relatively. Oh, no, it's earlier than the summer or later than the summer.
Okay.
More recent.
More recent than the summer.
Okay. So what else
Early
came out?
fall movie.
Early fall movie. What did we talk about with our friend Paul McGuire Grimes from Pulse Trip to the
No,
Movies?
that's a very, very good question.
He's on a radio show every week. So we
Yeah.
talk to him.
Let's see.
Every other.
Maybe it was technically late summer still. I don't know.
It's okay. It all runs together.
It's
at this
definitely a
point.
movie that feels
So two women
like it
were
should
in
Is
be
it
it.
in
still
the
in
fall.
theaters?
Yep.
Oh,
Two
it is
women
still in
were in it
theaters. Ooh, okay.
Because it was a woman
Alien?
that told her this.
Okay.
It was the fall.
Alien.
Let's not get hung
Jeez,
up on the
less
date.
than a month ago. Wow.
It was September
Is it
16th.
so? It's doing well enough to stay in theaters.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a big box office movie.
Yep.
Is these two actresses were displayed prominently throughout the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Actresses in a movie. It wasn't
young,
like a
let me
superhero.
read this one again
Oh,
here.
man.
It is not. The young A-list actress wanted to make her relationship debut with an actor old enough to almost be her grandfather last month. Fortunately, she did the movie that she did because her co-star, who knows all about him, talked her out of that relationship.
Okay.
God.
Think of
So
recent
young
blockbusters.
actress
I
with a
know.
blockbuster.
Yeah.
Our
It's not like Millie Bobby Brown. She's old now.
like Millie Bobby Brown, this is a TV/movie actress.
Is
TV.
is this Beetlejuice?
Good one. So it was Winona Ryder and Wednesday
Yeah.
Adams.
Okay.
Who's the actor?
I don't know. She was gonna do another move, or
No, she was going to do a publicationship with
Yeah.
Grandpa.
So Jenna Ortega.
It's Johnny Depp, because our good friend Paul McGuire Grimes from PulseTripsTheMovies.com.
just texted
Just
us, which
texted.
came up on my phone.
According to the blind items, Jenna Ortega wanted to do a relationship debut with Johnny Depp last month.
Oh,
Fortunately, she did Beetlejuice, though, because Winona Ryder, who knows all about Johnny, talked her out of it.
who doesn't know all about Johnny?
Oh, there's
after
that.
the trial.
We all kind
I
of do.
mean, my God,
Yeah,
why
but-
would you? Oh,
But what that looks like and what he looks like directly, one-on-one, probably two very different things. Oh, you've seen a lot of stuff. That's all just publicity.
yeah.
Come on, honey.
And he got his teeth fixed, so that's a good
Yeah,
start.
that is a real good start.
If
Now, I will
anyone
say,
else would like cosmetic dentistry, Dakota Dental. Since we're doing plugs in this episode.
He's going to mention his endorsement, DakotaDental.com.
and I will say, Jenna did react to this because she called it, quote, insane rumors that she is with Johnny Depp. But this was absolutely a story that was floated out there. According to the blind items, though, it was not
I
only
love
real.
the idea, though, that Winona Ryder's
Winona
like,
Ryder's
girl,
like, yeah,
please.
Yeah, I did that.
she was her
Edward
stay
Scissorhands.
away.
She was her mother in the movie and apparently a mother-like figure in her real life to
Also,
say, leave
He's
Johnny alone.
dirty.
Wouldn't you just, I mean, I know you kind of just said this in terms of the trial and
Yeah.
everything, but also, just looking at Amber Heard and being like, I don't want to end up, not because it's her fault. I just think like the world will chew you up
Yes.
if you go there.
Yeah.
Right?
Because apparently,
Because if anything happens where there is a question about somebody doing something, you're going to lose because it's Johnny Depp. Like we've learned that the public does not care.
Just be charming on the stand and make a lot of jokes. And, you know, oh, gosh. I mean, the poor woman just lives in Spain now with her kid. She doesn't, I don't know if she's going to have an acting
Is it
career
Italy
again.
or Spain?
Spain.
Okay.
All right, you guys got that one. Let's roll along in the blind items with this one here. This foreign-born A-list actor is an Emmy nominee, and he is not pumped about the fact that his higher-on-the-list co-star just publicly outed him. Luckily, though, most of the promotion is done.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
Because apparently, I don't know. Let me read it again here. This foreign-born A-list actor is an Emmy nominee. He is not pumped about the fact that his higher-on-the-list co-star publicly outed him, whether they tried to or not. Luckily, because the situation is very tense behind the scenes, promotion is almost done.
So this movie hasn't come out yet.
Has
but
not
it's
come out
about to.
Foreign-born A-list Emmy nominee.
Why would you do that?
Well, again, I think the blind item also referenced might not have been intentional.
Oh, gosh. I feel like I
Might
saw
not have
this
been
story.
intentional. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like they slipped a pronoun or something.
Nope.
No. Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, come on now.
So we've got it.
Rolling
Dig it
around
out.
in there.
And I will say that if you get the A-list Emmy nominee, I'll be very proud of you. But there is a higher on the list co-star.
The higher on
involved.
the list co-star just outed their co-star. The co-star
Not intentionally.
that was
Yeah.
unintentionally outed is male.
Yes.
Yes. And it was like just a slip of a word or
Wasn't a slip of a word.
phrase or.
And there's definitely some dot connecting going on here. It wasn't a blatant.
No.
Yeah, it was inference.
Exactly.
It's not Barry Keoghan, is it?
Nope. This higher on the list co-star is A-list in many different ways.
Oh,
Acting,
A-list.
singing, business.
Business.
You were describing their worth.
It's business.
Your letter that would start the word would start with the B.
Bradley Cooper.
No, if you're describing their worth.
Billionaire.
Billionaire.
So it's a billionaire actor
/ singer.
/ singer. There's a billionaire?
Born.
Not foreign-born. We're now talking about the
No, other-
The other person.
other
we're talking about the
foreign-born.
co-star. Yes, the
yeah.
foreign-born.
Oprah?
No.
A billionaire singer actor. Who's that? Oh, like what's his name?
Is this a male?
Not a male.
Not
Blake
a male.
Lively?
I mean, Taylor Swift? You a billionaire?
She doesn't sing. Blake Lively, I was saying, not your Taylor Swift.
I was like,
People are
she
"What?"
doesn't.
That other Taylor Swift.
I mean, she'd have to sell a bunch of assets, I think, to have a
There's
liquid.
a
Selena Gomez.
Oh, who did she out?
Oh, Edgar, her co-star, Edgar so-and-so, because they were dancing together at the Sabrina Carpenter concert,
There
and
you
they
go.
were grinded
She
up
got
on
there.
each other.
According to the blind items, nicely done there. Edgar Ramirez is not happy that he was publicly outed by Selena Gomez. Luckily, the promotion is mostly done. Although, again, like the blind item, I think inferred, I don't think it was maybe intentional. But again, now this is all the controversy around the fact that they were grinding up on each other, getting very close. He was pecking her on the cheek, and everyone's like, wait a minute. You're
Yeah.
Benny. We all
He's
love
like, I'm
Benny.
gay, it's
Benny Blanco's
fine.
like, it doesn't matter.
And
And
he's-
she's like, it really doesn't matter.
And he's never talked about it, never whatever. That's all his
Yeah.
story. I don't care. But it's just like, that's why everyone's kind of taking that little button dot connecting, like, well, maybe.
Like
That's what
calling
I
someone,
thought.
like claiming someone's sexual orientation problematic. Many reasons. We could do a whole podcast. If you're out in public grinding on Selena Gomez in camera range when she has a man, you better have an explanation ready.
It was
think
a
I
bunch
see
of
it.
people
know
all
that-
together. Yeah, and she was just really into herself, and she was feeling herself, like literally.
I'm just saying you have to know if you're going to engage in behavior like that,
Yeah.
that people are going to question things. So if you don't want people to talk about it, and again, I don't know if this is true. If it is, like, come on, people are going to talk.
Because it's the first thing I thought.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, maybe he's just gay.
And
Because
you're-
she's like, here's my bestie. I'm sorry I was dancing with my bestie. Not going to stop. So
there you go. You guys got that one nicely done. Of course, Amelia Perez is the upcoming film.
What's that movie about?
November 1st. It's a movie that I don't know if you've talked to Paul about it yet, but it is got, I mean, we're talking a lot of Oscar buzz, a ton of praise. It had like a 13-minute standing ovation at one of the movie festivals. Zoe Saldana, Selena Gomez, Edgar Ramirez. It's a French musical, Spanish language French musical, crime comedy.
Okay, wait a minute.
whoa.
It's all of the things all at once.
Wait a minute.
Chicago, but French.
Spanish language French musical crime comedy film. Based on the opera of the same name.
Oh, okay.
We get real
Perez.
tawdry in operas.
Well, I just didn't understand, like, why are we doing,
Opry?
why wouldn't you do a Spanish language Spanish musical or a French language French musical? But I get that it's probably the, Spanish language and it's about a French opera or
There you
vice
go.
versa or whatever
Yes,
it is. Yeah.
exactly. So there you go. That's the movie. Again, I think November 1st, maybe it hits select theaters, and I think on Netflix soon after that, something like that. So there you go.
Well,
we'll
we
be able to
love
check
Selena,
that one
so
out.
we're here for
very,
it.
very soon.
And
Yes.
her cuddle partner.
Yes.
Yeah, she was looking sexy. She's sexing it up.
These two are apparently sexing it up too. I guess there have been stranger ways to start a romance, but this former A-minus list, mostly TV actress, recently had the ex of this A-list actor, who usually only dates women who could be his daughter's age, on her podcast. The ex talked him up, and now the A-minus lister and the A-lister are hooking up.
Oh,
So we've got
So many parts.
well,
Okay.
there's a former
A-
A-minus list, mostly television actress, recently had the ex of this A-lister who normally only dates women who are half his age or the age of his daughter. The ex talked him up, and now the A-minus lister and the A-lister are hooking up.
Tori Spelling and
Not that podcast.
Former, I would never call her former A-list.
This is former A-minus list, but I think I would call her former A-list. 90210 was the hottest show in the world at that
Right.
time.
Yeah, but she wasn't.
Donna Martin graduates.
She wasn't. The,
Yeah.
She wasn't the highlight
And
of that
she also
show.
had like William Shatner on her show, who was very funny, and he's older.
Regardless, it's not her.
Okay.
Okay, so she has a Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Gosh, everyone has a podcast.
That's exactly
Which is
true.
so
So if you're going
hard.
down that way, you're not
Yeah.
going to be able to
Okay.
find her that direction.
So she had a podcast, and her somewhat kind of skeezer.
Skeezer, I guess.
he's
Well, the only
dating
dating
the
women
creeper.
that could be his daughter's age.
Okay, so
So-
more about him.
Yeah, we're looking for a former A-minus list, mostly TV actress,
Yeah.
and then an A-list actor who normally only dates women who could be his daughter's age.
His name is not Leo.
His name is not Leo.
He wouldn't go on a podcast.
What?
But it is.
But he said
Tobey
but.
Maguire.
Oh, okay. So who chatted with Toby Maguire?
Tobey Maguire's ex.
Yeah.
Oh, who's his ex?
Well,
Oh, that one lady.
Yeah.
What's her name? Remember, she got real bitter
yeah.
because he was with all them young ladies.
Yeah.
On yachts.
But
Was she-
apparently, she talked him up enough on this podcast that this former A-minus list, mostly TV actress, said,
Like, I want some of that.
I can get some of that.
Oh my lord.
And let's just say she's not unfamiliar with high-profile relationships that may or may not.
Publication show.
Yeah, she's familiar with
okay, okay.
publicationships.
So was her show in the 90s?
No,
Okay.
2000s.
2000s?
Yes.
So, I don't know. Vampire Diaries. Who? Laguna Beach. Oh, Christine Cavallari?
Former,
Oh God.
mostly TV, but she did some movies.
Did some
Allison
movies
Hannigan.
for sure. Did some movies.
I don't know.
It's
Someone. Was it a her show, a cable show, or
Nope. It was a network show.
show? Okay.
A network show.
A network kind of similar to the show we just talked about with Tori Spelling. It kind of had that same teen soap opera primetime vibe to it, but later.
Oh,
And it's not. Oh, is it?
The Hills
Nope.
You're naming all of the shows
around
that
it.
were kind of
Was it
around
like a WBW?
It was on Fox.
Charmed.
It was on Fox.
Oh, it was on Fox.
Maybe not for its whole run, but I think it was on Fox for most of its run. Yeah, it was always on Fox for 5 seasons.
Anna Paquin.
Nope.
Okay.
It's not that one about the family and the mom dies and they're all a family together.
Family of 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Party of 5?
Party of Five.
No, that's a little bit earlier than
How
this
about
one.
What's that one?
John and Kate plus A?
This one has something to do.
I like that you keep going down reality TV.
That was one.
What?
I mean, the Hills and Laguna Beach are
Yes, that's
scripted
also-
reality,
but
but
it's
they're
still
scripted.
reality.
Well, this isn't reality. Sorry. This is a teen soap opera
Okay.
drama, but it kind of had that same,
Oh my God.
Teen drama. Oh, but what is
hard.
that thing called? What is that show called with the I don't want to wait till our lives will be over. Who's that?
Oh, that's Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek. No,
Katie Holmes.
it has nothing to do with Dr.
Okay.
Odyssey.
Oh. Okay.
Paging Dr. B.
Emergency.
no.
Emergency.
Our brains are floating around.
This is mid 2000s.
Mid 2000s. Well, I was
Oh God.
not watching.
It is named
teen
after-
soap operas in the early 2000s.
It's named after a county in California.
Orange County.
Yeah,
Orange?
but what's it called?
Oh,
The
OG.
the OC. Oh gosh.
Who's in the OC?
Oh, Joshua Jackson. No.
Nope. Now
He's
we're
in
back
the
to
list.
Dr. Odyssey.
Syphilis.
Only people
Her
over
name is
40 know
Rachel.
what that means.
Rachel.
McAdams.
No.
The last name is Bilson.
Bilson. Oh,
Rachel
God.
Bilson.
Who
God.
cares
According-
about
I
her?
wasn't gonna get there.
Sorry, I don't care.
There's a
about
reason
Rachel
it took us
Bilson.
20 minutes. Normally, I'd make us eat a sour ball.
Rachel Bilson and Tobey Maguire
Not
are
that one.
apparently maybe a thing. I don't know. There's been stranger ways to start a romance, but Rachel Bilson had the ex of Tobey Maguire on her podcast, and I guess
God, I
she
missed
talked
it.
him up, and now the two of them are maybe hooking up.
Well, good for them. I hope
That's
they're
gross.
Not
rubbing
fans
their
of the
parts
OC,
together.
apparently.
Yeah.
Let's do another quick one here before we wrap things up
OG,
today.
The original grandpa.
Jeez. Yeah, last time we heard about his dating, he was he's
Wasn't
49 and he was dating a 20-year-old.
19.
Yeah.
20, yeah. This B plus soon to be much higher on the list actor can talk all he wants about his rigorous workout routine and diet. Yeah, I'm sure he did that, along with a massive amount of anabolic steroids.
Oh, okay.
But he's hot.
This B plus soon to be much higher on the list actor can talk all he wants about his rigorous workout routine and diet. I'm sure he did that, plus a massive amounts of anabolic steroids.
Oh, God. So is he in a movie that would require him to... Is he in a superhero movie? Okay.
Oh, is it Mr. Sour Patch Corn Sweat?
Yep.
David Cornsweat.
You guys got it. If you haven't seen David Cornsweat lately,
I will right now.
Please Google.
Google him in Twisters, because he was just in the movie Twisters.
Okay.
And then Google him now. And it is about a 9-month difference. And he put on about 40 pounds of muscle.
Whoa.
Pure muscle.
Okay. Yeah, you can't do that from
Images.
No,
I'll just
protein
put
powder.
David Cornsweat.
He's not the first, and nor will he be the last, but he took
Oh
on that
my
role.
gosh.
Let's see.
Yeah.
British GQ says, oh, come on. I agree, whatever.
He's got veins now in his arms that were as big as
He's
his
so
arms used to be.
veiny.
You're so veiny.
He's massive.
I
He
bet
is
you
Superman.
think these steroids are for you. Michael,
Yep.
thank you.
Thanks so
for
much.
giving
Those
us
are
a
great.
thirst trap to end on. Like you do every day on this delicious podcast, whether the thirst trap is us or the listener, which we have on the radio, as a podcast, and a YouTube channel, where you should be liking and subscribing and telling all your friends about
Blinded by the Item.
Blinded by the item.